player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them. A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
Sports psychology has really exploded as an industry over the last couple decades, but for baseball, the mental side of the game has been discussed for...
He's playing well, and he looks like he's got something to prove. Mike Lowell, tell me, why does it matter the beginning of your career? Why does it matter for a young player to have early success in the majors?
Well, I think everyone...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Cliff, what adjustments should a young hitter be making now that he's facing major league level pitching?
Well, yeah, the one thing you have to do is know your strengths.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience. And
Case, if I can, I want to follow up on one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's on a good run. What do you see?
Jenny Finch, you weren't just a star on the softball diamond, but you are also the wife of a former major leaguer. What is it like to be part of the family of a major league rookie?
You're out there with them. You know, it takes a village. It truly does. And you're riding every level, every long bus trip. You know, you've been there the entire way trying to get them to this point. And so to be able to see them shine and to make it to the bigs, there's only a handful of people that make it there. And, you know, it's the greatest to be able to see dreams being accomplished and them doing it and having the opportunity to play on the big stage. Because you realize everything has to be aligned in order for you to have that opportunity. And it's so very rare. And how many baseball players out there and you know, less than 1% make it. And so you're soaking it up and you're so happy for them to finally get their opportunity.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count. A player is presented with a unique opportunity.
Jonathan Mayo, what is it about young players excelling that just captures the imagination?
I think because for most of us mere mortals, when we're...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Jenny, you were not just a legend on the softball diamond. You're a wife of a former major leaguer.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
He's been on a great run lately, there is no doubt about it. And he has created a lot of buzz as a possible rising star, both with the glove and the bat. Our former World Series MVP, Mike Lowell, joins us now. Mike, what are you...
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
All right, I admit it. All right, he's going to make it here. I mean, you know, listen, he's not Harmon Killebrew, but he's going to make it. I'll give you that. I was wrong. I thought we...
A manager checks in with his ball club.
This is early in his career, and he's lighting it up. He's causing waves around the game. We're thrilled to be joined by Hall of Fame outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. Ken, you seeing what we're seeing? Is he a star already?
A red-hot slugger gets a call from his agent. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. A player is presented with a unique opportunity. A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Carlos, you once recommended to me that I stay away from negative terms like slumps, so I'm going to try to use what was your preferred term. When you hit an unfortunate period at the plate, what do you...
A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives an update from his representative.
Ken, we've seen how the fans are taking to this young star. What about the veteran players around him? I'm so curious. How do they react? Carlos, this is no longer a small sample size. We're getting deeper into the baseball season, and he's continuing to put...
Top players become great players by continuing to think of themselves as developing players. A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs, let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting second. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion.
Ready now is Connor Bartley as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
The catcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to stand in is Connor Bartley. Flew out last time up.
Bartley.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Bichette picks it up clean. On to first, and they get the double play. So next to bat will be Connor Bartley.
The catcher. Connor.
From the stretch.
Bartley.
Swing and a liner. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The American.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Hey, you don't get him right all the time. All right, we found Lou Gehrig. What can I tell you? Look at that. The guy's a heck of a player. Much better.
Look, there are stars, and then there are superstars. And I'm talking with a man that falls.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player is presented with a unique opportunity.
Jenny, our viewers have noticed over time that your dog Bella seems to have a favorite place to sleep. She's moved off it right now. Is she okay? Can you call her over so we know she's all right? Well, you can bet he'd like to make a little more contact going forward. It's been a lot of strikeouts recently for him. He needs to rediscover his stroke at the plate. Sean Casey joins me today.
A hitter who has been whiffing a lot is coached to return to his fundamentals.
September 9th is a special day across Major League Baseball when we celebrate the life and career of the great Roberto Clemente. Al Leiter is here, and Al, you're a winner of the Clemente Award for your work both on and off the field.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Most rookies at the major league level do struggle a bit at some point, and he's in a bit of a skid right now. Al Leiter is with me today. Al, when you had struggles early on in your career, how did you right the ship?
Well, you said most rookies, most players. Every player that I've been around, and including my career, that luckily lasted 19 seasons, you're always dealing with that. And I think the biggest or the hardest hurdle for a young player is, one, identify that you're going to have some rough patches, and that's okay because it's not an easy sport. You got to be able to turn the page. And I think that was one thing that I was able to learn early on and not agonize over my bad games is learn from them, identify what you did poorly, and move on. It's the best way. I can't simplify it any more than that. The players that go into real big ruts are the ones that can't forget about what they did yesterday. If it was a bad game and you think about it, it's going to affect tonight.
Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season. A player is presented with a unique opportunity. A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. player expresses interest in going elsewhere. A player is presented with a unique opportunity.
We're just a few blocks south of... So to get his day started at the plate, Connor Bartley comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
What a way to get things started while playing on.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. In there, now the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to score.
Stepping up is Connor Bartley. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The 0-1 offering. Hard hit ball to second.
Way to go. You're here. You're here.
On the first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Batting it. The second
first delivery to him. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stepping in next, Connor Bartley grounded out in his last at bat. fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, like you can't up there, huh?
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit to first. And
Beat it out, beat it out.
Himself for the out. Connor Barkley will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So stepping in is Connor Barkley. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. A 1-run game, 6-5, the final today. Cincinnati.
An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game. A player receives an update from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club. An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
Mike, we know it. Failure's a part of this great game. How do major leaguers deal with adversity when the times get tough?
Well, that's a great question. I think they go through it in a variety of different ways.
A player receives an update from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport.
That's ball four.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Connor Hartley looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single.
Your attention, please.
Now to bat, Connor Barkley. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Connor Barkley will step toward the box here, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen.
Next, it'll be Connor Barkley. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You got it. Make the turn. Make the turn.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. One-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The National League.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves. Now at the plate, here is Connor Barkley. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario finds some space out there for the catch to retire. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Barkley. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Hard 90, hard 90.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up. Striding in is Connor Bartley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Offense just needs to
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota.
What a great feeling right there as he circles.
So now here is Connor Bartley, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Braves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mike Soroka earns his 8th victory of the season, so that'll do it. Entire
Mm-hmm.